Hey guys, make sure you click the notification bell, that way you can see as soon as I post my videos. Top 5 mistakes made in Infinite Warfare. Number 1, minimap awareness. I made a video and I will leave a link in the description specifically on this topic, so make sure you check it out. But the biggest thing I see is people not paying attention to their minimap. I see it all the time. You can have a advanced UAV up and enemies coming behind someone and they're steady just looking the other way. I really don't get it. And do not only look for your enemies, look at where your teammates are. Pay attention to where your teammates spawn. If they spawn on the opposite side of the map from where you are, then most likely the enemies are close to you, and vice versa. If you spawn away from your teammates, then they're probably close to you. And another common thing, and I'm guilty of this, is I look at my minimap too much. You don't pay attention to your surroundings, if you stare at it the whole game. I would suggest to glance every 3 to 5 seconds, or even just when you hear gunshots. It's not like back in Advanced Warfare when somebody would boost you, you'd see the little pulsing on your radar. Number 2 is advanced movements. I'm pretty sure you guys know about the button layouts, but I'm going to go ahead and run through them anyway. The one I personally use is the bumper jumper tactical flipped, which I jump with L2, slide with the right stick, and also I aim down sights with L1 and shoot with R1. So moving on is stick and move. I'm sure you guys heard this from YouTube, Korean or others, that you can double jump with the right stick, and I do not like that personally, so that's why I use this. Now on my Xbox One, I own a Elite controller which has the paddles on the back. I have owned scuffs in the past, but I'm just tired of spending that much money and they just break on me. But back to the advanced movements, make sure you use them. Wall run and boost sideways or backwards. In other words, when you jump from a wall run, jump to the right or to the left or backwards, because that tends to throw the enemy's aim off. It's important to get height in this game, and I don't recommend just jumping straight in the air because you make too easy of a target to hit. Now even boost jumping, like in Tactical TDM, which I know it's not a boost, it's just a mini jump, or even in the older boots on the ground CODs, this could be an advantage, because what it does, it not only if you do it sideways, again, it throws them off, but you may, if you're aiming a little low, you may get a headshot and win that gunfight fairly easy. So number 3, chasing enemies. That is one of the worst things you can do, is chase somebody. And the reason I say that is because you get tunnel vision. You focus on one person or one enemy and not look at your surroundings. You may miss a guy who's sitting in the corner, head glitching, laying down, or just jumping in the air because you're so focused. And I'll tell you what, that will get you killed almost more than not watching your minimap. So if you do that, I highly recommend letting them go sometimes, especially if you're chasing him and you're running toward their spawn and a guy spawns in front of you. You can go ahead and take the guy who's spawned in front of you instead of having, tunnel vision and just worrying about this one guy. That's one of the top things I see happen all the time, so I would highly suggest that you guys avoid that. Number 4, push versus pull, or camp versus rush, aka crush. And what I mean by push is only push when your enemies are sitting back or they're not really using advanced movements. Flank them, go around, and limit your time in the middle of the map. I know you can get easy kills there, but sometimes the best thing to do is flank, especially if you're going for like a kill streak or possibly a nuke. And when it comes to pulling back, if you're playing against really good people with high KDs, matter of fact, I will post another link in the description on how to, kill high KD players or how to do well against them, and you can check that out and maybe use some of that to your advantage. But anyways, on the pull thing, if you run into too many enemies, pull back. Don't go push them too hard. Wait for some teammates to push up. If your teammates aren't pushing up, all I can say is just go ahead and flank them. Use head glitches. That is key in a lot of situations, especially if you got bad eyesight or can't see the little objects far away. You stay in the head glitch and wait. Have patience. That's what's wrong with most of the people, is they don't have no patience. So sit back, relax, and only push when you can and pull back when you need to. Last but not least, number 5, and this is crucial also, target picking. And what I mean by that is pick the target that is the biggest threat to you, that's gonna get you killed. In other words, if you see two guys and one's not playing, always take out the guy who is playing or looking at you first, then go ahead and murk the AFK guy. So if you run into multiple enemies like 3 or 4, especially in core, the best thing you can do is use a head glitch, drop shot, get behind some cover, and maybe if you're using tacticals such as a stun grenade or a blackout grenade in this game or something like that, use that to your advantage. Well guys, I hope this helps you out, and if it does, make sure to drop a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. The like means a lot to me. It helps my videos show up higher in the search bar, and I appreciate you guys' support. I'm out. Peace and chicken grease.